Brew Protocol Star Resonance is going to be launching in the global version on October 9, just one day before my birthday. Today they have finally officially uploaded their launch trailer on the official Brew Protocol Star Resonance YouTube channel. This is an anime MMO that I've been waiting 10 years for, and it's finally going to be coming to the global for the first time after the original Brew Protocol version failed it in Japan. Honestly, this trailer looked pretty good so far, so props to the team for making this happen. The game is already available on Steam right now, but currently it does not look like that there's going to be a pre-download available for the Western version. Furthermore, is that on the CN version, before they launch the game, there is a character creation event where you can pre-create your characters and you can get like some reward for it, something like that. They even heavily encourage you to design your character uniquely with some samples like Prince of Tennis, Spy Family, and by inviting friends you're able to get this limited white cap as well. So it doesn't look like there's going to be a character pre-creation event for the West, which is a little disappointing. In my opinion, Brew Protocol Star Resonance has a very good and intensive character creation system. You can create very detailed and customizable characters. I do have a full showcase on the current available option in their channel page. But people historically have spent a lot of effort customizing their characters to even look like certain anime characters like Ram or Yor from Spy Family, or even like Rabbit Hole Mikus with the bunny version and stuff like that. So the character customization in this game is extremely detailed, and I heavily encourage you to spend a lot of time trying to customize your characters because it will be hard and you have to pay to change your appearance later. Now, we don't exactly know when the server is going to come up in the first day. However, as I have mentioned in the previous 5 tips video for beginners, there's no rush to play the game on the first day because a lot of the content is going to be time gated. You won't be able to hit max level or realistically progress very far on the first day. You can only get to level 20 and something like that. So don't take your day off, don't prepare to grind or anything like that. Just take it casual, take it chill, and when the server do come up on the first day, just simply play the game at your own pace. Something that I'm currently fully expecting, unfortunately, is that the server is going to be really bad on the first day as everyone try to log into the game. Something that Brew Protocol Star Resonance is doing for the global server is that they're having one giant mega server for both Europe as well as North America. Brew Protocol Star Resonance doesn't have the concept of individual servers. Everyone is on one giant servers. However, there will be different channels called lines. When the game first shipped it in China, the server were horrible. They have over 600 channels, but a lot of the channel were completely broken and just keep disconnecting or crashing players. The CN launch was one of the worst MMO launch I've ever seen in history, so I wouldn't put too much expectation in the server working on day one. I mean, it is MMORPG, you know how it goes. Every MMO server completely like die or kaboom on the first day. If the server do go down, usually they will give out these bound rose orb as compensation. When the server was first going down in China, we were getting about 2,000 orb per day that the server was down, and I expect them to give out similar compensation if the global server end up having issues. Now, these orbs are incredibly useful, especially in the early game, because they allow you to buy a lot of the cash shop items that are limited to the rose orb. My point is, don't rush, just sit back. If the server end up having issues, just enjoy the free compensation. Otherwise, just take your time enjoying the game, and of course subscribing to the channel for more Brew Protocol Star Resonance guide so that you're not missing out on any important piece of information. Now, Brew Protocol Star Resonance went through its first major balance patch in China already, and I fully expect the Western version to also ship along with the balance patch as well as quality of life. If you didn't know, I've been playing on the China version for a while now, and I have 2 separate videos covering how the class perform right now in China, as well as, in my personal opinion, how each class are ranked based on like a specific tier list. Now, all the classes are pretty good in this game. Like, you can play every single class and you don't really have to worry about tier list if you're just a casual players. But I do expect the Western version to ship with the first balance patch, as well as other major quality of life changes that was not present in the global beta. In the game config file, you can actually see multiple languages being shipped in the package already, including simplified Chinese, English, Japanese, traditional Chinese, Thai, as well as potentially Korean. Now, Brew Protocol Star Residence is going to be region locked for the global version. There's going to be 14 different unique regions who will not be able to download and play the Brew Protocol Star Residence Global. However, fortunately, there are some other regions who are slowly publishing their game, including Japan, who recently started their recruitment for the closed beta test just right now, today I think actually, as well as the Taiwan region has also finished the closed beta test recently just now and are planned to launch very soon. Speaking of Japan, Brew Protocol Star Residence actually recently had an appearance at the Tokyo Game Show 2025. It looked like they have a pretty big and successful booth, so that's pretty exciting. I know they were giving out physical merchandise to the attendants over there, so that was definitely really cool to see. Now, at the time of making this video, the Brew Protocol Star Residence pre-registration milestones has not been hit all the way yet, which allow you to get the Loyal Pickup Pup. This is a little unfortunate, so definitely share with your friends as we are only a week away from launch. This Loyal Pickup Pup is basically a purple tier mount that you can get in the game. You'll start with the blue tier mount, which run a lot slower and is a lot more ugly. It has a 150 running speed and it has 2 different skills. On the other hand, the Wolf has a 175% running speed, and I think it has a faster charging speed, faster dashing skills because it can hold 2 charges instead of the Boar, which only has 1 charges. I know this might look bad and people might be worried about the player count, but I'm actually not too worried about the player count because they do have big partners such as Crunchyroll who'll be advertising the game as well as giving them a exclusive in-game reward, as well as I've seen that they're sponsoring a lot of the big YouTubers or streamers like Iron Mouse to play the game, which should get a massive influx of player when the game eventually do launch on the first day. The final thing I have in this video for you guys today is going to be the payment, because they accidentally leaked the payment website on the Brew Protocol Star Residence page, and they have quickly taken it down under maintenance when they do realize the error. Something that was pointed out with the payment page is that it's actually cheaper to buy premium currencies on the websites than in-game, because the website offered you a discount because potentially not having to do with processing fee. So buying on the website is a little cheaper. I'll keep you guys updated when the game eventually do come out on stuff like this, including what to buy. Is the battle pass worth buying? Is the welcome or the monthly pass worth buying, and stuff like that. So again, be sure to stay tuned to the channel to subscribe to the most latest news. But with that being said, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm really excited for the global launch actually. This is for the most part a pretty fun game. So with that being said, I'll see you guys hopefully in the game. Do be sure to stay tuned. With that being said, bye bye.